Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in my hosted session for 500 sub special, even though we're like a little bit over that now anyway, so appreciate all you guys for that. We have the trucks here at USA, and had a decent amount of people show up, like 12, 13 people show up, which is pretty cool. We'll have the top 10 in qualifying inverted for the feature race, and we were doing pretty decent here in practice. A lot of people were pretty close in times, actually, so should be a pretty decent race overall. Hopefully it can be. We have 100 laps, no sets of tires to change into, so hopefully everybody takes care of it for the most part, and we can get some good green flag racing. But we're going to go out here for qualifying and try to put down a decent lap. Try not to spin out. This thing's very loose on entrance and exit if you push it too hard, but if you just take care of it, it drives pretty smooth. But qualifying, we're going to try to push it some. I get more loose going into these corners than off most of the time. And hopefully this is a decent lap. The Kyles in here were very quick.
21.5.
Damn, we're in a 520. I'll take it. Fastest anybody's ran yet. I'm shocked by that. I really didn't think we were going to get much quicker, if anything, from practice, but I will take that. I was happy with my 560 something in practice, but oh dang, the other car ran a 4. Nice lap, hell of a lap. We ran a 583 on the second lap. Great lap by Kyle there in 25. We got Gavin in here, my buddy Barrett. I've known him for like a decade or so from PlayStation racing, but few people have qualified so far. Still have a bunch of people left to qualify, so hopefully everybody gets their times in and see where everybody starts, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. All right, well, we are starting in
Good luck, everybody.
9th.
Thanks for the host, Austin.
Hey, appreciate you for coming. All right, we're starting in 9th, and hopefully we could do pretty decent. I think only about 10 people are, yeah, I think literally 10 are here. Thank you guys for coming.
We're on the bottom.
Hopefully it could be pretty fun. Because I think, oh no, there's a couple people behind us here. That's cool. So we got like half the field that I was not expecting, but like that we're gonna make it in the feature anyways here. So that's all right. But hopefully we can get some green flag racing. Some of the slower cars are towards the front, and hopefully people give them room and don't just immediately run them over or anything. But the invert's for the reason of like trying to not let the fast guys just run away with it off the start, and then it won't be a very, very close racing. But a lot of people are pretty close in time, so I think it'll be pretty interesting. Like a couple of people are off pace, like my friend Barrett, Dakota in here. But that's all right.
I'll go high in turn 1 so I don't hold anybody up.
All right. Yeah, he's still kind of new to iRacing, but he wanted to run this. He was hoping to make it, but there wasn't enough people to really kick anybody out, so that's pretty cool. At least he was able to race this with us. But we will see how the start of this race goes. Good luck to everybody. And hopefully we can have some decent green flag racing here. I love USA. This is like one of my more favorite tracks on iRacing, dirt or oval, either way. I love this track. It's where I got my first iRacing win at in the SK Modifieds back when I was like a D class. I think we're actually starting up in 7th. Yeah, we are, because the 95 already left. And I think the 7 might have either, so I think the outside row got pushed up as well. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it can be pretty good. But Gavin's in here. He does some YouTube. It's just look up his name, Gavin Ropchan. We got Kyle out there, Storm Surge Esports, if you want to check his perspective out as well. Pretty sure those are the only 2 YouTubers in here with me running this. Careful on wheel spin.
Outside.
Careful through turn 1.
Outside. Clear.
And let's get racing. Try to save our tires some for this long race, because we got 0 sets of tires to change into. Oh. There's actually fast repairs. That's not what was intended, but you still have 0 tires.
26.
Apparently there's unlimited fast repairs, so that was an accident, but it is what it is.
That's good. Some of us might need them.
Inside.
Yeah, we don't have a big field anyway, so I'd hate for some people to get knocked
Still
out.
there, inside. Inside. 22.6.
Trying to get by Dan here. We're actually able to on the outside, surprisingly. You can kind of get 2 lanes
That's
working
a
here
cool
slightly.
Pennzoil truck, Kyle.
Is that the 25 that has that? Potentially? 'Cause I know the other Kyle's right in front of me, and his car is always that, like, light blue color. He really likes that color. It looks good, though.
Keep working that track, bud. Doing good. That's good, man. You keep it up. Keep all you can out of that thing.
But Kyle was super fast in the practice and qualifying. But we'll see how well he could save his tires. Try not to get up in the wall and stuff here.
22.069.
So far, pretty good racing, though. Most people are singled out. The leader is pulling away. Who is the leader? Brad right now. Who was talking about in practice that he likes a little bit tighter of a setup, and this setup's kind of loose for him, but he's pulling away right now. He's running really well.
057.
We're all pretty much on top of each other from Gavin on back. Oh, there goes Brad. Oh, yikes.
Help live back to 8.
You will have a caution, caution, caution.
He got a little loose off of turn 2 there.
A lot of people back there. Make sure your tires
Well, at least he
are
got the
covered up
faster pair.
as you're unloading the tires.
That was yikes. I was just praising him too because he was going so fast. He was going so quick. And these will be single file restarts.
Sorry about that whole field.
You're all good. You were flying though. Not like when you wrecked. I meant like on track, like up in first. You were flying. Need to change underwear after that. But these caution laps will take a few laps, and don't know if anybody got any damage, but they can go get it fixed if needed. And we're gonna stay out here because we didn't.
Kyle had a code brown.
We did not hit anything, so we'll be starting third. It looks like single filed out. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. All right, we are still single file. I need to tell these guys to be careful on restarts with some old tires. Be careful on restarts. Don't know how the tires will wear during the race, and the restarts might get kind of dicey if you spin them. So that's kind of why I wanted to do single file restarts. It's not a terrible idea, to be fair. Second gear might get sketchy, but we're gonna try second gear. I think we'll be okay for now until later on in the race if we get a caution.
Boss man, you know what time it is.
Gavin's got the lead. He can go whenever he'd like. He's waiting on green, it looks like.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Kyle spun his tires a little bit. He was definitely in second gear.
7.3.
He got on the gas quickly and spun him a little bit, but saved it by shifting. It's a good job by him. We all three had a pretty decent start. Try not to kill him. Just going into 3. It wasn't an awful first run. It was just like the front guy spinning out, hitting the back wall, and coming all the way back up the track. You can't really avoid him that much. And he had to tow to the pit, so he's definitely a couple laps down, unfortunately, right now. But luckily, it seemed like he was able to get back out there before the caution finished. But we'll see if we can try to get by Kyle. He's not really like holding us up, but I think we're slightly faster. What was the caution for that time? It looks like something behind us, not 100% sure. And if nobody's like dead on towing or something, I will shorten these cautions a little bit because they are a little long. But it looks like Brad's back in the pits, or maybe he's still there. I'm not sure. But Gavin's still at the lead. We're having decent racing up front. Top 4 of us are right on top of each other right now, so it's been pretty fun. Hopefully we can get some longer green flags because the tires won't get nearly as worn out. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. All right, getting ready to go green once again. 3 car left, so we're shortening the caution laps a little bit because they're just having too many extra laps, it seemed like. And hopefully we can actually go green for a decent amount of time here. We had a decent first run and was hoping for a decent second run there, but I think 3 was trying to get through, and we'll see the incidents after the race. I'm not going to predict what was happening before I know what happened exactly. I told him he can go whenever he likes. He doesn't have to wait on the green. He went early. My bad for slowing up Kyle behind us some, but we'll catch back up. But going in the middle of the corner in second gear is sketchy, so I didn't want to spin my tires or anything. But we got right back up to the bumper of Kyle up here.
21.83.
We're at a 21.83 there. Because we weren't like, we're in traffic, kind of had our own line for that lap. Oh geez, Gavin. That was scary. I thought Kyle was going to run into him. I don't know if he's like letting off and braking a little earlier than the light on the wall in turn 3. Because I go about that light on the wall in turn 3. Kyle trying to make a pass for the lead. And caution's out. Damn. That's unfortunate.
Closed.
Don't know what that one was for. We're running real tight up here. The top 4 of us are like right on top of each other. I don't know how far.
My bad. We got loose off.
You're all good. But don't know exactly where Troy's been. I don't know if he's right on Kyle or not. It's hard for me to pay that much attention, but I know the top 4 of us because he's right on me. The Troy might be right on him. I'm not sure. We'll have to see later on. But these tires aren't able to get too worn out yet, unfortunately. I want some long green runs and see who can really manage these tires. Kyle's really good at managing his tires. I know that. I'm terrible at it, so I'll probably fall off later in the race if we get a long green run. But I think most people are gonna keep out here, and we'll shorten up the caution again, and we'll keep on moving. All right, getting ready to go once again. I honestly wonder, third gear might be a little slow, like getting up and going. But if we kind of get like decent rolling speed to start with, I think it'll be all right. We'll see how this restart goes. I still think second gear might be slightly better. I don't think the tires are too wore out in the rear ends yet. We haven't really slid through the corners much yet at all. Okay, I'll be ready for an earlier start this time. Much better than the last one. I was kind of really bad on my shifts. I thought for sure he was going to take it to our inside, which I would have been fine with. I was really bad on my shifts there. I was saying under caution, Gavin was wondering if he was saving his tires. I said I suck at that too, and I think one of these Kyles are going to end up winning it. Because I know the Kyle in front of me is really good at saving his tires, and he's had decent speed. The Kyle behind me has been really fast. It's just been hard passing up front here. Because we got up to 3rd and 4th pretty quickly. Well, we were in like 4th, 5th, and then first place wrecked early on. And we've kind of been running right here since then. But I know I'm terrible at managing tires. I'm just trying not to wreck myself this whole race. That's the goal. Not wreck myself, get as good of a finish as we can. Just have a fun time. Week 13's coming up. Don't know what's in store for that week, if anybody's doing any hosted races or anything like that yet, and what kind of silly races we have going on, because they've had like Skip Barbers on dirt before, or like the Pro 4, Pro 2 trucks on dirt, which is like a dirt oval, which have been a lot of fun in the past. So hopefully I love the Skip Barber cars on dirt. That is like the most fun thing to do on like a week 13 kind of racing. So hopefully they do something like that again. That's a lot of fun. Or if they do like Mazdas on dirt, I don't know if they have the gear ratio to do it or not, but that would be a lot of fun. Something random like that. Kyle got that apron slightly. Yeah, Troy's not too far back from the Kyle behind us, and then he has John pretty close to him. And a couple of these guys are from my league racing, which is pretty cool. Appreciate them showing up. I didn't even like promote it in there or anything, so I guess like they somewhat watch what I do, which is pretty cool, or like they've seen the post on YouTube about my hosted session and decided to show up, so that's awesome. Now we're getting a little bit of a green flag run, which is awesome. We'll see once how these tires heat up and who can really save them. Let's not get on the apron down there. Getting on the apron will get you super loose when you get on throttle, because it's just so flat on the apron compared to the banking that you're in. Overdrove turn 1. That definitely hurt the front right. Because I think you really want to save the front right. The rears aren't as bad. Like, the rears could get bad and you could be slipping around the entire race, but I'm really more focused on the front right, because you're just gonna get real tight if you push the front right way too hard. Like we are now. Kind of want Kyle to go to my inside and try to chase these guys down, because I am slipping around all over the place now. Because I think I'm holding him up some at this point. Falling off on speed some compared to where we were in the beginning of the race. Oh geez, don't spin it. The entrance can be real tricky sometimes. Like, I felt the back end step out as soon as we got on the brakes there. Thought Kyle was going for a pass on Gavin. Not quite yet. Gavin's leading a lot of these laps though, so that's good for him. Kind of holding somewhat steady with these guys now. Not slipping all over the place and overdriving it too bad these last couple laps. And kind of keeping a little bit of a distance to the Kyle behind us. I'm in a Kyle sandwich right now. Kind of rolled in the corner a lot more than he did. Was not expecting that. I'm happy I didn't rear-end him.
22.308.
Gavin's getting away a little bit. Yeah, us four are pretty close to each other right now, which is pretty cool. Jeez, getting into turn 3 right now is sketchy. Right down on that yellow line. That's not helping our exit speed.
22.44.
Track's starting to get real dark with rubber now. Kyle's getting loose in front of us. We're getting a little bit loose on exit. I haven't seen Gavin really get loose yet, so he might be saving his stuff better than he thinks from the guys behind him. I don't know about the Kyle behind me. I haven't really seen him get loose or anything either. Don't get in the back of him. Oh god, we both did the same thing there. Just drifted off of 2. Some good racing though. Yeah, he got a good run off turn 4 there. He's been a little quicker than us as well, so not gonna let him by. Gonna try to fight him for it, but the bottom is just faster. Kind of pinch him off a little bit. Oh geez, oh geez.
Clear on the bottom. There better be some real fucking problem out there.
Sorry, I tried to miss you. I saw you getting loose there.
Bro, if you could, I had no
He
idea
really
what
dove it
happened
into there, and we barely clipped his
Closed.
back right.
Behind 15.
I think our car is fine right now, so I'm not gonna go get it repaired or anything. Hopefully his car is fine, because he was definitely quicker. I think he just dove it really hard and got sideways. He went in deeper than we did, and I was on the high side and saw him sliding up. I tried to miss him and just unfortunately did not there. But we're on lap 41. We had a decent long run there. We had like 20 laps or so green, which was awesome. And these tires are definitely getting worn out now, so third gear might be a better option for this restart. I really don't want to try it in a second, to be honest. And I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to take the green.
All good, just got too hard on the brakes there.
Alright, so we're still sitting here in third because we really didn't end up in the wreck. Like, we barely tapped him, got a 2X from it, but the X's obviously don't count for a hosted race. Oh, this is going to be an interesting start to see who starts in second gear, because tires might be really worn out now. Gavin's still leading this race, and we've all been on pretty much on top of each other back and behind him.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
Yep, Kyle was in second gear.
Green flag. Green flag.
Good start by Troy as well. He might have actually been in second gear also. He got a little bit of a launch on us, but we were just in third gear, just trying to not spin it. Kyle was sketchy there on the start. I imagine the other Kyle will start working his way through the field pretty quick. Hopefully his tires aren't too beat up from the spin. 'Cause I don't think anybody really got into him besides us getting into his right rear to spin him. I was hoping we were going to be able to go wide enough to miss him spinning and he could straighten it out and we could all keep going. That's what I was hoping for, but we barely clipped him, spun him all the way around. But nearly halfway. It's definitely starting to loosen up a little bit, which I didn't think was actually going to happen. I thought the car was going to get a lot tighter on the really long run, but it's actually starting to get pretty loose on us with wearing out the tires more and more. Yeah, we're running like almost a second off of where we were in qualifying, like 9/10 right now, which is absolutely crazy. The tire fall off makes this very interesting because whoever can save your tires and have a couple tenths on everybody at the end of the race is going to be fast, and you'll notice it dramatically.
22.34.
So we're doing our best. Kyle's up here wheeling it. I see him getting sideways into these corners and off of some of these corners. He's really trying to catch back up to Gavin. Gavin's doing a great job up there managing the race. I can run right with Kyle. I just can't get a good enough run off these corners is the problem. I go a little bit harder in and he gets a decent drive off, and I just can't ever get a good enough run to get on his inside right now. Troy's right on me. He might have saved his tires pretty well. He started falling back a little bit on the long run. That last like 20 lap run, he was falling off like 0.8, 0.9 from us at least. But he might have been saving his tires decently, and now he's right on our ass pretty much. And he's got Dan right on him, and then John's right behind Dan. It's just so tough to pass. You have to hope somebody makes a mistake, which it's very easy to in this, as you can see. You've seen a couple guys just lose it coming off a corner, going into a corner. And another caution's out. Probably somewhere further on back. Because we haven't seen most of these wrecks. We saw the one with the 25 on the last one, and he's still in 7th, so he really wasn't moving up very well
Hey,
there.
Austin, we almost died on that restart. I almost hit the brake, or the clutch instead of the brakes, going into 1.
You had a good jump. I was restarting in 3rd on that time because I didn't want to spin the tires, and Kyle in front of me nearly spun the tires too much, but got it settled and kept going fine.
Pit road is open.
It was pretty good. But another caution. We'll bring you guys back when we're ready to take the green, and we're a little bit over halfway, so
Yeah,
let's
I
keep
think
it
I
going.
timed that one just about perfect.
1 lap to go to green. Everybody's been pretty much staying out. I don't think anybody's really gotten that big of damage besides the first wreck with the 3 that destroyed the inside wall and had to tow it back. I think that's been like the biggest, like hardest wreck, I should say. Maybe not the biggest, but we'll see in the replay what some of these cautions have been for. Probably just looping it going in or coming off for the most part.
Boss man, pace car's off. Be ready.
Definitely can get a little bit loose in 3rd if you completely just gas it up.
24, 6, 7.
But definitely a lot more manageable than 2nd gear at this point. Don't want to do what I did in my league race at Dover. That would have been a disaster. That was a disaster at Dover in my league race. Literally running 2nd under caution, and I'm just like, hey, let me see if 1st gear still works. It did not. Spun immediately out.
9.
While running under caution. It wasn't even the restart yet. Like, we were just doing pace laps. So that was probably one of the more embarrassing things I have done. But we're past that now. We're fine. We ran a whole road course race and stuff and finished 2nd, so I redeemed myself, I think, for the most part. Oh, Gavin taking a look to the inside. He gets to the inside of Gavin. Oh, he's gassing it up.
First place right there in front of you, man. Okay.
Not really. First place is not right in front of us. You're a liar and you're mean. Gavin doesn't back off and get down to the bottom, so we're going to try to take advantage of that as well now. We're running it super tight. He gets a good run on the exit. Tried to take advantage of that. Kyle is all over the place. He is drifting through turn 1. He took the lead and started celebrating.
Inside.
We'll see if we can make the outside work.
Still inside.
Screw it.
Still there.
This is how I won in my first ever race in the mods, is passing people on the outside.
6-1. Still inside.
Oh, overdrove it slightly. Just trying to pinch him down. Got sideways. Luckily, we were able to save it and not destroy Gavin.
There.
Troy's going to take advantage of it on the outside.
Still outside.
I just overdrove it a little bit into 1 and 2 and wasn't able to get the drive off and then got sideways.
22.92.
But great racing. That was real tight racing. That was a lot of fun. And still tight racing with Troy here.
Clear outside.
Okay, we cleared him going in 3. Kind of went a little bit too deep. He backed off. He's probably going to have a good run here on the exit. Oh, he got loose. Okay.
22.5.
All right, we'll see how much Kyle saved his tires up there. Because he was pushing it hard behind Gavin. From what I saw, at least at my vantage point. But maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Maybe he was saving his front right by getting loose into these corners and stuff. And his right front is a lot better than ours, potentially.
22.392.
See if we can try to catch back up to Gavin here. I'm slowly reeling him in, I think. But I could be pushing it a little bit too hard. Kind of surprised we haven't seen the other Kyle get back by a couple guys, but it's definitely tough racing to pass.
22.5.
Kyle took advantage of just getting on the inside of Gavin and got by him pretty clean. We tried to get by Gavin on the outside. I thought I was going to make it work too. That was a hell of a try. That would have been an awesome pass. I think you can make the outside work. I honestly do. Got on the apron too much there in 3 and 4. Gavin's caught all the way up to the bumper of Kyle, going into 3 back there. Everybody's starting to pack back up. The top, what, 6, 7 people? I think 6 people are starting to pack all back up again. So it's getting quite interesting. Yeah, I think the other Kyle might have some damage on his car, because he is like 6 seconds back. I saw on the little relative up there. Lap 65. Oh, he's right on the bumper. Troy is getting some pretty good runs off these corners.
22.672.
I think Gavin and I are doing the same thing, where we go a little bit deeper into these corners, and the guy, like Kyle, is getting great runs off of the corner, and Troy is behind me as well. Can't really do much of a bump and run, I feel like, in these. You're probably just going to spin the guy out, so I really don't want to do that. Oh, Troy got loose, and that's going to give way for Dan coming up the 4th. Our windshield is getting so dirty, but that's so cool. I love it. We usually don't get the windshield this dirty on the oval side, because normally you'll have a pit stop a lot earlier than when it gets like this. Luckily, nothing huge has been like right in the middle of our screen. It's been more towards the side, so that's been nice. It's been kind of lucky. Damn, 22.6, so we're officially over a second slower than we were in qualifying. At least our time. Me and the 25 of Kyle's time. Starting to get a little bit more spread out behind Dan at least. Dan's still pretty close to us, but after him it's starting to get a little spread out. People probably getting a little sideways, heating up their tires. getting loose going in. Kyle is like weaving back and forth up there. I think he might have been loose off of turn 2. We don't know if he smacked the wall or not, but Gavin's catching him. Right down on that apron in 3 and 4.
22.
Drove it in a little bit too deep.
9.
The one thing you don't want to do here is brake and turn at the same time, because that's an easy way to loop yourself. I try to get it somewhat turned towards the corner, and then when I'm braking, it will kind of pull to the left slightly. So it kind of gets me straightened out for the most part going into the corner. I'll make a slight adjustments to turn towards it, and then like when I'm getting lighter on the brakes to actually turn it in and use a little bit of throttle to get through the corner and then get off. That's for like any car here though. You don't really want to brake and turn too hard at the same time, like anywhere. Because if you're trying to brake on an entrance to a corner and turn into it at the same time, it's a lot easier to spin out, loop it. Dan is getting right to our bumper now. Top 4 of us are pretty close. I fell off of Gavin slightly. We keep getting pretty close in the corner. Got loose going in that corner. It's been a really good long green run. CL Bates is on pit road. Don't know what happened to him unless he's like smacked the wall and wanted to go get a quick repair or something. I'm not sure. Or just wanted to get out of the way of the leaders. I didn't see that he was super close to us or anything, so don't know what that was about. Unless he like wrecked and he wasn't around anybody. That could have potentially happened. Yeah, we got Dan right on us behind, and there's like a 2-second gap behind that, back to John and Troy. Dan pushed a little hard, almost smacked the wall there. Started getting on the gas a little bit too hard. Bates is out. I'm sorry to see that.
22.54.
Appreciate you joining though. My friend Dakota's not doing too bad, I think. He's still out there on track, only like 10.3 back. That's not bad. Because I know he's still pretty new to iRacing, like I was saying earlier. And he's not doing too bad, really. Like, he's at the back of the running pack right now. He was in front of Bates that left, but he's running decent. He's not going to lap down or anything. Hasn't done anything too bad, I don't think. He got out of the way in the first corner because he did not want to be up there. The invert really didn't help him. He did not want to be up there. I know that for a fact. Something might have happened to David. He was in 8th. But now he's behind my friend. Like, if I say Barry, I'm talking about my friend Dakota, because that's what I knew him as on PlayStation like a decade ago, because we used to do some NASCAR racing on PS3 and stuff. We did some like league racing, and then we moved to PS4 as well. We did some more league racing. It was a lot of fun. That was like way long ago. Like, that was easily 10 plus years ago when we did all that. And he's still pretty new to iRacing, but he's loving it, getting better at it. I don't think he's won a race yet. He's gotten close in the SKs. I know that for a fact. I know he's gotten second, so hopefully he can get his first win soon. Pulling away from Dan slightly now. I think from him getting tight, almost smacking the wall like 5 laps ago, might have hurt his front right, and he has to let it cool off some. But the top 3 of us are right on top of each other. This is awesome. Loving this. Don't get too loose. Kyle is holding his own up front. He is flying right now. But Gavin and I are right on his bumper. Well, Gavin's right on his bumper. I'm a little bit off of Gavin's. It's a 3-horse race at the moment, and we got less than 20 laps to go now. If this thing goes green to the finish, it would be amazing. Like, it would be crazy.
22.721.
Oh, geez. Tried pushing a little too hard there off of turn 2. Got sideways. Hopefully we can catch back up pretty easily. But with them two kind of like getting, like, Kyle might be slowing up Gavin the slightest bit, or Gavin might just be going a little deep in these corners or checking up for him to not run into him, and that'll get me to catch back up decently. Dang it, I keep getting loose right now off of turn 2. super low entrance for Kyle. He bounced up a little bit. Is that going to give room for Gavin? No, it doesn't. He had a really good exit there.
22.707.
Absolutely great race, though. This has been fun. Yeah, there were some cautions earlier. We don't have a ton of cars, but that's okay. I figured we wouldn't get a whole bunch of cars. Like, I'm just happy we had a decent amount to get a good race out of this. And I appreciate every single person that came out, even in practice that didn't stay for the race. So at least they got to experience, like, this car and track combo, because I think it's a whole lot of fun. Because they don't race here at all. They did not have a setup one bit. I had to try to just not put one together. I just took Gateway and changed the gear. God, Gavin, that was scary. He got on the brakes and not run into Kyle, and I was just coasting into him almost. But I just took Gateway setup, put the gear ratio at like 5.0, and it drives pretty decent. It's definitely loose, but it makes it a lot of fun to drive, I think. Kyle looks like he's freaking drifting out there down the backstretch. Like, kind of like the COTs in the other Gavin Lemon's race last week. That's what it looked like he was doing.
22.75.
Oh, Gavin got loose in the turn one. Good save. Way to not run over Kyle as well. He had some speed going into that corner. Oh god, I did the same thing there. These laps tick off so fast when you get some green flag racing. David is coming up. He is one of the guys that's running in my league, so I appreciate him for coming out. Him, John, and the 7, and there was another guy in practice. I forgot who exactly it was. It was like James something, McKinney or something like that. McCanny. So I appreciate them for coming out. Kind of fell off there this past lap. That was a really bad lap by me. Hopefully we can kind of catch the front two. Not like that. Not when we're so sideways. Oh, Kyle got sideways down the backstretch. Gavin takes advantage and goes by him. Oh, he's loosened the 3 as well. Come on, Kyle, go back up there. Get it back. Oh, he's getting loose going down the front stretch. I think he might have destroyed his rear tires. I'm getting so loose now off turn 2. Free lunch program. Go get him. Yeah, I'm going to try to. Gavin's in the lead now. Oh, we get a caution. This is going to change everything. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Watch out on the front stretch. He should still be in front of that and everything. He should be fine. 10 laps to go, though. This is going to be crazy finish.
Thank God, I needed that to catch up.
Yeah, that was some great racing, guys. That was a lot of fun there. But we're going to have probably one last restart here.
Yeah, that was quite hectic.
And
That's a bummer what happened to Kyle, though.
Hey, he saved it. I think he was just getting loose like the COTs were last week in the other Gavin's lobby. So that was
Yeah, I was starting to
interesting.
get loose there on entry, giving it too much brake.
Oh, yeah.
Had to stop doing that.
I did that a couple times and got real loose off of turn 2 a couple times also. Okay, so we are going to have one last restart, and I'll bring you guys back for that.
I don't need a pit.
All right, one to go. Hopefully, we have a green to the finish here. This will be a crazy finish, because me, Gavin, Kyle have been all on top of each other. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, it goes pretty well. And we're getting ready to go green for the last few laps of this. Hopefully, it goes green to the finish, and we could stay right on him and maybe get the win out of this. If we could win our own race, that'd be kind of funny. Then it'd be rigged, probably. It'd definitely be rigged at that point. All right, Gavin, when are you going to go? You're probably going to go real early. Had the best start we could. Kyle got loose behind us. All right, let's see if we can catch him down, like run him down here. Tires got cooled off a little bit from the caution.
Can I get my black layer?
I don't really have a button for that. Okay, thank you.
22.653.
Oh god, I got loose. Come on, let's go catch him. Only a few laps left. Don't have much time. Gavin ran wide there. He might get a good exit speed though. He was definitely straighter on the exit. I got a little loose trying to get on throttle. Honestly, that might be a play this late in the race, but don't go that high. Goddamn. Definitely went a little bit too wide there. Yeah, I think Kyle behind us absolutely destroyed his tires, unfortunately. He was having a great race up here. I think he destroyed the rear of his tires. I want to know how wore out people's tires are after this. That would be an interesting fact to know. I don't think we're going to have enough to catch him. Getting way too loose off these corners now. Lap 97 coming into 98 right here. Ooh, got a little loose there. We're okay. Really got to wait on throttle now on the exits. Just don't think we're going to have enough time to catch back up to him. I'm doing everything I can. I'm getting so loose trying to catch him. We got only a couple more laps. He just had a great restart there in the end. I timed it as well as I could have. I was right on his bumper and started going quick, but he just had a little bit on us. Final lap. I think he's just taking it easy this final lap. We caught him a lot on entrance there. Oh, Kyle's fallen so far back. Yeah, he's just taking it easy this last corner. Good win, good race. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun there.
Woo! Good race.
Oh, geez, I hit the freaking mic so hard
Good
there.
stuff, boys. Good stuff. Great fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming out. That was a lot of fun.
Did a great job there. Nice run.
All right. Good win by Gavin. Kyle really fell off there. I want to know what your guys' tires were also. That's really interesting to me because we had a long run.
I'm going to destroy my rear tires real quick.
Yeah, true. Yeah, nice burnout there. That was awesome, though. That was a ton of fun, man. That was so much fun. Appreciate all these guys coming out. Hey, my friend Barrett got 8th there. Nice. Good run. What were my tires at? Mine were 78.80. Not as bad as I expected. Honestly, well, that didn't work. Honestly, not as bad as I expected. So, I think we saved them decently, but that was just a ton of fun there. Yeah, Kyle wore off his rear ends a decent bit. Gavin had 93.82. What? You had 93 on your front? How the hell? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know.
Jeez. No wonder why you were just pulling away there at the end. I was so loose. He was freaking flying.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's definitely the best I've saved tires right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, great race. Appreciate you guys for coming out once again. That was awesome. Oh, God. He had 67. Pushed way too hard trying to get back to the front. Yeah, that will happen, especially in the wreck. That's unfortunate. But let's go back, see anything that happened here in the race. See these incidents. Didn't hear you there, Troy. Don't know if he accidentally muted himself or not.
I'm calling BS. I think Gavin was soaking his tires before the race.
Yeah, for real. Or he like somehow magically pitted under yellow while he was on track. That's awesome. But let's see these incidents. See what happened. The 3 car was out front by a ton. Just got loose off of turn 2. Destroyed that inside wall. I don't know if anybody ran into him. Oh yeah. Oh, 9 car of Dan nailed him. So did my so did David. Yeah, appreciate you for coming out, man. That was awesome. But yeah, he got loose off of turn 2. The what car was that? Yeah, the 7 clipped him, so he went and pitted. The 9 car couldn't see it coming because we all ducked out of the way last second, and David ran to the 9, and some of them blew their engines. Luckily, they were able to come back out. Oh, he ran to the back of the 25 as well. Gotcha. So that blew a couple guys' engines though, and they couldn't get back to the pits, unfortunately. And the 3 car got loose again. David did a good job of avoiding that, and that's going to bring out caution number 2. And I think he might have left after that because he didn't want to continue wrecking maybe, which that's fine. Appreciate that. He got the wall slightly. I think this is when the 25 and yeah, this was lap 40, so there really wasn't that many incidents. Yeah, the 25 just took it a little too deep. I was giving him the position too. I was giving him the position down there. I was going to back off, try to get low on him, or like back under him, and he just pushed a little bit too hard. Saw it last second, tried to check up enough and pull to the right, and just couldn't get out of the way of him, unfortunately. And then what happened to him after that? I don't think anybody else hit him, I want to say. Like, I don't think anybody did hit him once he spun. I think he just backed it into the wall, and then sliding there probably did not help the rear tires. 7, I think, might have just spun from trying to avoid it. Yeah, he was like going into the corner. Oh, he took a little bit of a lock up and spun it there. 25 gonna get a little sideways, get in the wall, just barely. But yeah, it was mostly just a lot of people tapping the wall and stuff. 25 gets sideways there. Yeah, that's why he was at 67 on the rears. I love my friend Barrett's car here. It's a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know if he did that intentionally because my name's Austin and it was my hosted. Because like 316, Austin said, "I'll whip your ass," or whatever. And just his number's 316. I thought that was hilarious to me. I don't know if that was his intention, but it's really funny. Troy lost it behind us. Saves it though before he destroys the inside wall. And we had a real long run there at that point, so that was good job by guys saving it going to the inside. They barely hit the wall, but really kept it clean. I don't know what brought out this caution. 7 car barely tapping the wall. 25 gonna barely tap the wall. Yeah, net coating it just slightly. 25 gonna hit it going into turn 1, trying to get the angle in. Seemed like some guys, once they wore out their rear tires, it started getting a little slick for them down the straights. Lap 85. The caution's got to be coming up real soon here, I think. Lap 88. I just want to see what the spin was or anything. Oh, it might have been the 7 back here. Yeah, spun it on the front stretch. Barely nosed the wall, and then there were some cars coming. He had to turn back around to get on track. So that brought out that last caution. Oh, geez, what happened? I think he was catching up to the field and wrecked it or something. Oh, yeah, he just locked the tires again or something going into turn 3. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, 25 got loose going in. Good wreck avoidance. Oh, he almost overcorrected it, though. I think he got back around him. Yeah, he got back up to 6, though, by the end of that. Oh, he got it loose off the corner. It's all right. He kept on going just fine. He was trying to push it here at the end, too. Lap 99, gonna probably scrape the wall. And then Gavin doing his sweet-ass burnout. That's a nice burnout. I love when people can do it, like, straight like that. It looks pretty cool, so... That was an awesome race, so appreciate everybody for coming out. That was a lot of fun. That was a perfect donut, dude. That literally was a perfect circle. Jeez, that was cool. But great racing. That was a lot of fun, so appreciate everybody that did come out and race. And hopefully they had a lot of fun. I know me, Kyle, Gavin were all with each other for a long time. Troy was right with us. The other Kyle in the 25 was super fast until he had his spin right on the inside of us. And that was a ton of fun. And hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this race. Next time, whenever I host one, hopefully we can get some more people out and racing with us. And that would be awesome because this was a ton of fun. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.